Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Ahn Company. It's Monday, March 13th. I'm going to go over the markets with you for the day here. Weaker tone here, especially into the wheat market, as really you just couldn't get it together out of the bat. Really aggressive selling, anywhere from 7 to 8 cents lower here in Minneapolis wheat, and anywhere from 10 to 12 cents lower in Chicago and Kansas City wheat. So closing below that 100-day moving average on a couple wheat charts makes you worry just a little bit as far as it goes, and maybe due to just some managed money shorting. They like to short wheat. They usually use that as a cross hedge on some grains, so you could be also seeing that as well. Fundamentally, nothing really came out to push corn or push wheat 10 to 12 cents lower, so it just looked like some fund activity as well. Corn market was drugged down by the wheat market, down 3 1/4 cents on the day, while the soybean market mixed. Front months down 1/2 cent, deferred slightly positive there. If it weren't for wheat, I think you would see corn slightly neutral as well, like you did see soybeans. Informa came out today with some estimates for their acre numbers. Once again, very large soybean acres, 88.7 million acres. That is a huge jump from ours from last year, and that's really what you're seeing around this market as the norm. Just over 90 million acres here on corn. They did have quite a low number as far as it goes for all wheat acres, just over 45 million acres. So that should be an interesting one to see where that wheat acre comes in at the end of the month. Over into meat markets, positivity once again in these cattle markets as you're coming to a seasonal pattern that is friendly to the cattle, and you're chasing cash from last week. Cash was very favorable last week as far as cattle goes, so about 60 cents higher in live cattle, well over $1 higher in feeders. Lean hogs about $1 higher as well. Outside markets didn't do a whole lot. You did have crude slightly weaker, including heating oil as well, so that really starts to inch its way lower, and you're a bit off of that high that we saw from about 3 or 4 weeks ago. US dollar slightly higher, crude market or the Dow market slightly lower overall, not a whole lot. Inspections came out today very close to expectations, a little bit on the friendlier side, but moving forward, what you're going to be watching, if we want these markets to bounce off support lines and have some buyers in this market, we do need funds to come in. They have been the buyers lately, and they haven't been around for about a week and a half now, and we'll see if we can get them to show up here tomorrow. I do have to close out the disclaimer. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.